There are a lot of things going on right now with the climate in today's nation, with the pandemic, and with your fitness goals. And that's something that I want to talk to you about coming up. What's going on is you do with that guy health. And usually today's video would be about some type of routine I'm trying to assist you with, information I want to provide to you on how to do certain exercises. But today we're going to talk about something a bit more important than that, because this will affect everything after that. So on a day like today, I get up early in the morning and it's my day where I go through the fitness app and client protocols, and I modify things for the week or weeks coming up. And I've noticed a situation that has been occurring with multiple of my clients, as well as other people who have DM me messages on Instagram or reached out to me via comments on YouTube. Right now, there is a situation, and I understand we're under a lot of stress. I don't completely know what's going on in your household, but I can imagine the dynamic of things that are occurring. And at first, I'm responding to a lot of my clients and calling my clients this morning to try to see what is going on with them, to try to motivate them, to try to inspire them, to try to understand mentally and emotionally what is happening. And I thought, you know what? Regardless if you're my paid client or not, if you're a subscriber on the YouTube, if you're a follower on the Instagram, these are things that everybody needs to know, because I'm concerned as a whole about what you are going to do, how you're going to achieve, and what you may be doing to handicap your progress, to damage your progress. Okay. So listen, I'm going to say this. Stress is a big factor on the progress and whether you show up or begin working out every day. I myself am a stress eater. So if I get stressed, I tend to want a box of a dozen donuts, period. And I will demolish a dozen donuts in one sitting in under 10 minutes, period. It is a fact. I have done it. But you all have to realize nothing lasts forever. Just as well as they say a good thing doesn't last forever, a bad thing doesn't last forever. Okay? If it's raining on the tarmac, when you take off in that plane, once you get above those clouds, at some point, the sun is all that is left to be there. So we have to understand, we have to work hard. I understand that it is hard, and it's something that you often forget, that when you get stressed or into horrible situations, you want to, or we table fitness, we table working out, because it's not something that we feel we want to put the energy into when we've already been drained from a stressful situation. We tend to want to sit around or watch TV, eat more than we should. Well, you're going to have to understand that stressful situation will dissipate soon, and then you will be left looking back at the amount of time that you have not utilized to progress. There are days that I come down to my gym and I don't want to work out, but I grab that bag, I get down here and I start my first rep, and my rep turns into a full set, and that next set turns into another set. And by the time I know it, I'm through a workout at some capacity. I have done something. I have put something in the jar towards my progress, instead of letting an entire day go by or 2 or 3 days, because it's easy for that to snowball and roll downhill on you. You have to do something. I've called multiple of my clients today and I've let them know I want you to get up and do something. I hear you. I understand you. I empathize with you, excuse me. But I care about your goals. Your goals are my goals. And at the end of the day, I understand that working out also can be a stress reliever. We often forget that. Just like somebody who might be religious, and I'm not trying to say what religion you're in, but at some point you pray or talk to a higher power. And it is funny how people may be in a good situation and life is going great, and you tend to pray a little less. And then the moment things go downhill, you are praying abundantly. Okay, it is an adverse thing in working out. When things are good, you're working out, you're feeling good, you're looking at yourself. The moment things get stressful, you table working out. Don't do that, okay? And let's slide into another subject, which is something else I addressed today when going through client protocols. Your macros. I don't care. If somebody tells you that macros don't matter, they are in fact lying to you. And I'm saying that they are lying to you. And if you want, you can have somebody reach out to me and debate this issue all they want, but they're lying to you. Okay, because, and this is a simple thing about this. macros make up calories. Okay, your macros make up your caloric intake daily. So how could a macro not matter when it is in fact a building block of your caloric intake? Now, whether you pay attention to the macros or not is a totally different discussion, but the macros do matter. And through macro manipulation is how we can progress and get your caloric intake to support whether you want to gain or you want to lose. So with that being said, as a trainer, if you are not logging your meals, you are making it more than difficult for myself or another trainer who is at that level to assist you. I can only work with what you provide. It is a total relationship, a working relationship, a two-way street. All right. So it's almost like saying you want to go somewhere. You ask me to give you directions. I can give you those directions. I can even help you critique maybe some shortcuts here or there. I can tell you where to go to get the best gas that might improve your gas mileage. I can tell you what kind of car you should have in order to get or facilitate whatever you need to get from point A to point B. But at the end of the day, you have to follow the directions. You have to go and fill the car up with the gas. You have to obtain the vehicle and you have to drive. You have to. Without you, it doesn't work. Okay? So, I understand what's going on. I really want to help you all. And this message is for you all. Let's get motivated. Let's encourage one another and let's make progress. I understand 2020 is by far probably going to go down in history as being one of the most challenging years in American global humanity, period. All right. But this too shall end to some degree. We too, as a human race, shall adapt. And at the end of this, I want you to understand and see that you, at some point in time, either bettered yourself in your personality, in your entrepreneurship endeavors, in your family, in your finances, and in your fitness goals. I want you to continue to make progress, all right? There's a silver lining in every cloud, no matter how hard it is for you to see it. It is there. And even myself, I've had trouble with it and I've had to sit down and think it out, okay? So I'm not gonna stay on this soapbox too long. You all stay motivated. You know what I say at the end of these. Be safe, let's build together, and peace.